Thanks, Riaz. Good morning. It is 6:30. Homicide investigators have worked through the night in Maple Ridge after a man was shot and killed last night. Greg Harper joins us now from Maple Ridge with the latest on this. Greg?
Good morning, Jody. The shooting took place just behind me here in this relatively new subdivision in Maple Ridge. We're at 240 A Street and 103 Avenue. The investigation is taking place just behind me here at that home. Police aren't saying anything here this morning, but we have managed to talk to a couple people who live here, who are waking up this morning to find the area they live in surrounded by police tape. One man says he heard some arguing last night. It sounded like males arguing. He then, after that, heard what sounded like to be two gunshots. He then saw someone run, a man run from the scene, and he heard a vehicle speed away. Police haven't confirmed any of that this morning. What we do know is that a man has been shot and killed. This happened around 11 o'clock last night.
I came home from bringing my girlfriend home at like 11 o'clock, and the whole area was just cops everywhere cordoning off the main street, the laneway, and I heard that the guy got shot in the stomach. But I didn't know he died till he just told me this morning. It's pretty scary.
Another resident here has told us he believes it's an older couple that lives in the home and they have a son. Again, a man shot and killed here late last night. We're expecting more information from the Integrated Homicide Investigation Team as the morning progresses. As soon as we get that, we will definitely bring it to you. Jody?
Keep us posted. Thanks so much. Greg Harper reporting live for us from Maple Ridge this hour. One man is recovering in hospital after an early morning house fire in Surrey. Flames broke out around 3 o'clock this morning near 153rd Street and 111th Avenue. Fire engulfed the garage in the front and rear of this home. A neighbor's car and fencing were also damaged. People who live at the home were able to get out okay. But one man needed to be put on a stretcher and taken to hospital. WorkSafe BC is investigating a fatal workplace accident in North Delta. It happened around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon on River Road near 92nd Street. Police say a man died after being struck by a vehicle. His name has not been released. A man is recovering in hospital with very serious injuries after another workplace accident in Surrey. It happened just after the noon hour at 104th Avenue and 158th Street. 3 workers became trapped in a collapsed trench, but one was buried up to his waist and needed to be rescued by firefighters. He was stuck in the trench for about a half an hour. WorkSafe BC is trying to determine what exactly went wrong. He may have apologized to the public, but the CEO of TransLink still got an earful from mayors unhappy with recent SkyTrain problems. Members of Metro Vancouver's Mayor's Council grilled Ian Jarvis. It came one day after the TransLink CEO announced an independent review of SkyTrain. The system was down for hours on 2 separate occasions, that is, this month, stranding and trapping passengers. Delta Mayor Lois Jackson says her daughter, recently released from hospital, was on a train with her oxygen tank running low.
People have no faith. They've had no faith in this for a long time, and I don't know why I should have faith that my daughter isn't going to have to go through that again.
Router-based system on the train and picking up the...
TransLink is paying Gary McNeil $1,200 a day to conduct an independent review of SkyTrain. He helped launch the service in the 80s before running Toronto's GO Transit system.
So customers, for example, are trapped on a train. How long is it going to be? What's going to happen? They need to know that someone is actually paying attention to them. With that kind of information, most customers are actually very patient. They will understand that sometimes things go wrong. But it's when you're sitting there without having any knowledge or any information that you begin to worry.
SkyTrain has been around for 30 years, and it never occurred to them to fix this communications gap until now. That really is a little bit head-scratching for me, and I think shows that TransLink continues to love spending money on new things, but doesn't really care that much about maintaining what they already have.
McNeil is expected to complete his report by the end of October. In response to the problems, TransLink is offering free services to passengers on Monday.